I just saw a clip of a man saying, I'm an individual. I'm not a black man.
So you didn't think it was black?
I am an individual. I am not a black man. I don't even know what that means. I am an individual. Race is a preposterous social construct.
Do you feel like that when you get pulled
truth.
over by the police?
I do feel like that when I get pulled over by the police.
Nice.
You know why? Because when they talk to me, they're engaging with this vernacular. They're engaging with me in this particular way. And it's impossible to misconstrue what's going on here.
So what is going on there? What is going on there? What is going on there? A different type of blackness than when
it's not a
somebody
different
that
kind of
actually
blackness.
might
I'm
not
an
have that
individual.
vernacular?
I'm an individual.
Right, but what is, wait, hold on, wait a minute.
Okay.
Because you just said a lot there.
So apparently we do have time.
Okay, so you said when you were pulled over by a police as an individual who happens to have skin that is black, let's say that.
I mean,
or brown, whatever, darker than white, okay?
Yeah.
That when they hear your vernacular, they realize what they're engaging with. And what is that?
A sophisticated individual.
And so when a black person who is pulled over that you might not deem as a sophisticated individual, how will they get engaged with?
The issue would not be their race. It would be the degree of sophistication they have or don't have to navigate the situation.
And when a white person is pulled over...
Again, sophistication is still the key issue.
The statistics don't support that.
I just don't...
They don't.
Go ahead, John.
Look,
That's all he said. He didn't deny his skin. He didn't say he wanted to be white. He didn't hate himself. He just refused to be locked in a box. And the way that comment section erupted, man, it was disappointing, but not surprising. Because what you see in that comment section isn't just outrage. It's tribal narcissism mixed with fear conditioning. Because think about it. One man rejects a label and suddenly it's like the sky's falling all of a sudden. You got people pulling out Harriet Tubman quotes, brought up the police, called them Uncle Ruckus, Clayton, Bigsby, accused them of dating white women, said he's lost, delusional. Some even wished he runs into the wrong damn cop. So let's get this straight. Rejecting a label makes you a traitor. But wishing death or police brutality on another black person, somehow that's not anti-black, right? Y'all call everything else anti-black but the shit that truly is. The hypocrisy is fucking staggering. Even the woman in the video jumped in with, does he feel that way with the police? I mean, do y'all not see the pattern? Whenever independent thought comes up, the go-to response is always the worst case scenario. It's never logic, it's never reason, it's always, but what if the cops take your life? That's fear doing the talking, not wisdom. That's a community that's been conditioned to define identity through its oppressor's gaze. Because here's the truth. If your whole argument is the cops see you as black, so you have to too, then you've already surrendered your self-definition to your fucking oppressor, you morons. That's not survival, that's you submitting to it. And then let's break down some of these reactions. The whole Harriet Tubman crowd, misusing history as a weapon. Harriet Tubman was freeing people from actual chains, not thought chains. Y'all are basically comparing rejecting a label in 2025 to slaves not knowing they were slaves. That's mad dishonest and manipulative. The police argument crowd. Those of you who think fear equals wisdom. They say individuality won't save you with the cops. Newsflash, neither has collective blackness either. People have been waving the black banner for decades and still face the same treatment. So if individuality doesn't save you and group identity doesn't save you, what's the solution? Maybe the problem isn't the label you wear, but the system itself. Then there's the guilt trippers. Oh, he just trying to be a good black. Wrong. Independent thought isn't about being good. It's about refusing to let a collective identity dictate your value. That's called common sense. The ridiculers, Clayton, Bigsby, Uncle Ruckus, he got a white girl. When logic fails, mockery steps in. They laugh because they scared. They ridicule what they can't understand. The fatalist, he'll run into the wrong cop. So instead of saying, wow, maybe we should question why cops abuse power, they weaponize police brutality as a threat to keep other black people in line. That's not protecting the community, that's enforcing fear. And the thread tying it all together, groupthink and emotional decision making. They so uncomfortable with individuality because it threatens the cage they built around themselves.
Say what now?
One man saying he's free exposes the rest are staying in chains by choice. And then here's the gut punch. Being an individual doesn't erase your history. It doesn't make you white or trying to be white. It doesn't erase racism. But what it does is free you from mental slavery, from the need to beg, perform, or conform to tribal expectations. It's clarity and self-definition, and that's exactly why it scares the herd-minded individuals among us. Look back at that comment section. That wasn't strength, that wasn't unity, that was fear disguised as wisdom, hypocrisy disguised as morality, and ridicule disguised as culture. That's why groupthink and emotional decision-making are a plague. They turn black culture into a place where free thinkers are enemies while people wishing harm on other black people are accepted as family. The truth is simple. Freedom doesn't come from labels, and survival doesn't come from fear. Freedom comes from clarity, survival comes from strategy, and individuality, the very thing that they're mocking, is the foundation of both of them. That man wasn't wrong, he was free. And his freedom exposed just how many people are still trapped in cages they built for their damn self. Ridiculous.